Hey, this is Chris again on the road here, still in Pulaski, here Wisconsin. Had an interview last night with Jay up the host here at the his property. Now here's a picture of his property in the pond, everything I was talking about last night. There's a house he built up here, beautiful land, beautiful area. And a couple other folks here camping out last night I met. And your first name is?
My name's Kerry.
Kerry, and
I'm Bernie.
Bernie and Kerry. And they're both from Ontario, Canada. And Bernie's out, met her friend in California where she's currently living. And they were taking a road trip around the country. And this is their setup. You can see they got all the comforts of home here. They got everything, the kayak, the guitar, the mountain bike, setup. And Bernie built inside his camper himself, which is just amazing. We'll take a quick peek if you don't mind. Haven't seen anything quite like this before. Look at the design and everything, the care and everything, the craftsmanship that went into this. It's just amazing. And then take a quick peek in the back. So he has an outdoor kitchen set up here. So he does all his kitchen stuff, cooking, everything, or fridge, everything right outside. About as much kitchen space as you can get. And so, when did you guys take off?
I've been on the road for about a month and a half, in the middle of June, and it's now what, end of July?
Oh, good deal. And you picked.
I flew into Chicago a couple days ago, a few days ago now.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you've been here for a few days now.
Just a few days, yeah. And I'm just here. We're doing a little roadie for 5 days. Yeah.
Oh, good deal. And how much longer? How much longer are you guys going to be out?
I fly back to Los Angeles on Tuesday, and he's.
I'm shooting for early August. I think I'll be back in Ontario for some work.
Wow. So what do you have a general idea or an idea? Are you playing it by ear? Are you playing it by ear, or you just say you have a schedule or places that you like to go? Anything?
I basically made every decision every morning.
What do you want to do today, honey? I don't know. Let's go for a drive.
So where you guys headed out to today?
We're going to the peninsula. We're actually going to go inland a bit to Mountain and go check out a natural water slide.
Oh, natural water slide.
We found this property last night at about 8 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
So from here, these guys turned us on to another place to go. And it's all about the inside, the local tips and tricks to get around and find.
Just like finding a place to eat.
Yeah. So from last night's last minute stay here, we've got tips for tomorrow. And I'm sure tonight someone will put us hot on the trail of something else that'll be special.
Yeah. We actually found this place because we couldn't get a campsite last minute, and we got this app, Hip Camp, and we literally
Shout out
within
to Hip
10
Camp.
minutes. Yeah,
We're
Hip
not
Camp.
sponsored by Hip
What? We got this place. We just logged in and looked for a place to stay, and Amy had this listing for $20 and sleep out in her farm field, and yeah, here we are.
You just plugged it in your GPS and here you were.
That's it. It's perfect. Yeah, good night's stay and great hosts, and yeah.
Keep yourself open-minded. There's a direction that'll naturally take you somewhere special. If you don't try too hard, it'll find you.
Oh yeah, that's the best way. I mean, to me anyway, when I plan stuff out and I try to go to a set schedule, it feels like I miss a lot of stuff. To whereas I play it by ear and leave myself wide open, I can just stop and you're more into it, or you're more focused, or you're more.
Yeah, you implement your own shit, you're going to have some resistance, but if you're just totally open to what's going on around you, there's very little resistance, probably a lot of payoff.
I always say that the happy accidents, those are some of the favorite moments in life.
Yeah,
That's how I gave birth to you.
Whoopsie, yeah.
Or you gave birth to me.
Yeah, we birthed each other again.
We were conceived as happy accidents, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It all goes back to the beginning, really.
Well, we like to hope it was happy accidents, but they. I don't know if I went back and interviewed my parents, just saying. But that's true. We're all an accident. And,
Yeah.
And everything in life, you never know where it's going to take you. I don't think to me, it's just you go out on the road, and that's what I'm doing now. Literally, I don't have a general course of where I'm going, but I don't set out things in particular. I get kind of back into my mind. I wanted to go to Green Bay. But other places I visited along the way, I had no clue I was going to go there. And the last minute, somebody said, "No, you shouldn't go there. Why don't you go over here and see this?" So I go, "Oh, okay," and I'm on my way. So that's pretty much the way you guys are playing it.
Yeah.
suggestions from people you meet.
Well, we didn't know where we were
Misfits.
going to pick. I was on the East Coast in Massachusetts, and that's when we were talking that we should hook up. And I looked into flights, and the only reasonable flight was into Chicago. But at first, we were looking into Lake Cumberland in Kentucky. I had met someone who I visited in Tennessee that told me about this campground, and they hosted a little band thing. So, what got us here? Oh, it was following the band. It was a band that Smoothhound Smith did a little tour up in the Midwest.
Yeah, this is Midwest.
Then the tour ended. They started in Appleton and went down to, and it was a 4-day thing on the southern tip of Lake Michigan. And then Chicago was close, so that's what got us here. It was never really master planned to come to Wisconsin, but
It's also getting away from the heat for a minute. You're like, it's hot down here in the southern states.
and Northerners are like at their best. And if you've got a long, cold winter behind you, you're feeling, that's some good positivity to be around in the summer. In the month of July, spend time with Northerners, I think.
Yeah, this place is alive right now from all the rain and
Just happy to put the winter
winter's
behind
gone
them.
and everybody's lit up. So yeah.
It's like the storm parts, the side clears, everybody runs out of their shelter, their houses. Yippee!
Yeah. So much joy.
9 months later, there'll be a bunch of new babies.
Whoopsie. Some happy accidenters.
This is true. That's what to me the neatest thing about being on the road is just play it by ear and see what happens, and just wherever you go, wherever you end up. That makes it an adventure. If you know what lies ahead of you, I mean, it's kind of like seeing a movie that you've seen before. So this is kind of cool. You just go out and meet people, and I'm glad you guys. You always think but for. So I had a little accident down in Laramie, Wyoming, and I ended up altering my course. But but for that I wouldn't be here now, and likely but for whatever you guys experienced or whatever happened there, you changed your plans. You wouldn't be here now, or so you kind of appreciate things. And
I wasn't even gonna come last minute. I was getting kind of worried about just work. I had to hustle. I work for myself, so kind of in hustle mode. And he said, you know what? Like, so the world ends tomorrow. We haven't hung out in so long. Just give it up. Give it up. Come on up. 5 days, girl. Come on. It's so true.
Yeah.
Like, what else are you really doing right now?
Yeah. I mean, you got to appreciate. There's a lot of old adages out there. You got to appreciate the moment before it gets by, or it's this moment will never happen again. You'll never have the same opportunity in life right now. If you think about it, you never had before. That kind of thing. But it's true. But I think we get locked into a routine, everything else, and it's just when you get locked into a routine, it's just hard to rip yourself out of it. So, but once you pull the cord, it's amazing. It's when you think.
Yeah, it's so much magic in old friendships too. I mean, we've known each other for a long time. We've been through a lot together, and we have a group of friends that we all share. So yeah, it's like we haven't hung out like this in years and years.
Yeah, it's always there.
So when was the last time you guys met up?
Probably a couple years ago.
Was it your cottage?
Yeah,
right?
I was at my cottage up in Muskoka, Northern
Came
Ontario.
up the stairwell and saw you at the top of the stairs.
Yeah,
And
I just started crying. I was like, "Oh, Bernie!" Yeah, it's a person you miss and enjoy when you got them. So yeah.
Well, this must be a real neat experience because you have a lot of time to talk, everything. There's not a whole lot of interference going on. Not, I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to get this done. I got to get that done. You're just kind of out and enjoying the moment and being together.
We just make fun of each other, really. Just like, how many digs can we get in today?
airplane mode all day long.
Yeah, put your phone in airplane mode.
So
Let's crack some jokes.
So when you guys not see each other for a couple of years or years on and out, and so when you meet up, I'm just speculating, is it just like you were talking yesterday or together the day before? Just a beat, kind of.
Oh, well,
like-
I think there's a half-finished sentence from the last time I saw it.
yeah, pretty much. The same conversation is happening. Yeah, we just have some more inside jokes to crap onto it.
Yeah, laughing at each other's experiences.
Sure.
Yeah,
Trouble we get into. Trouble we get out of.
Yeah, that's just it. Too. You never know especially on the road. You never know what's going to happen. And an accident can be an adventure, or you break down. All of a sudden, you end up somewhere else, and you're on a new path. And it's so everything has an upside. It seems like.
Absolutely.
Yeah, amen to that.
Yeah. Well, so we're going to be headed out here. I might go to an air crash show. I haven't really figured out I'm going to Milwaukee. These guys are going to the peninsula. Met up here. They showed up last night. Some rock band showed up here. They were camping out front. we got to speak to them a bit, but we hung out and built a nice fire, everything, and just got to meet these great folks. So it was, good meeting them, and wish them the best on their trip. And that's all, folks. Have a great day. Thank you.